too. I learned a lot of things. I've been doing me, I've been doing okay. Come fuck with me, be my Beyonce. Know you love me, but your girl, you're crazy. She's so crazy.
Welcome back to Let's Help You Grow Now, because I'm here to help you grow now. I am Lil Scorpio King. I've been making music for 5 years now. I've been focused on a music business for the past 3 years. It'll be 4 years and like 3 months. You feel me? I started back in like 2020 focusing on a music business, but I've been making music since the sixth grade. You feel me? Made music videos, millions of views. I got millions of streams. You feel me? Got a whole list of things, and I'm here to help you grow. You feel me? I'm from Augusta, Georgia, small. It's the second biggest city in Georgia. That's what I just said, and just learning my way up. And I'm going up, 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 up. And it's 2024. So I will suspect you to be trying to go up as well. You feel me? You don't have to learn everything today in 1 second, but you need to learn something daily. Just once, just one thing. Okay. Right now I am going to be doing a reaction to Genius YouTube advice for 15 minutes straight from Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is the biggest YouTuber. We already know that. Even if you never watch his videos, you still know that he's a big time YouTuber. You feel me? Content creation, which is not an easy thing to do. You feel me? So, and I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like making music, just recording, which is most of you guys do. Also, you don't have to be just a music artist to be a subscriber to my channel or to watch anything I do, because this is for any entertainment business in general. Mostly of what I make my content for. You feel me? I give you gems, everything I learned. So mostly will be about the music business, but after that, it's YouTube, it's content creation, it's growing your social media accounts. You feel me? It's monetizing your social media or monetizing anything that you're doing, in general. You feel me? So just putting that out there. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a reaction and we're gonna get these YouTube gems. I also have a YouTube course out right now. Um, I gotta I gotta add more stuff to it. I gotta add a whole bunch of more stuff to it. But you go get it right now for the price it is right now. And I have gems in it right now. It's not like I don't have anything for you to learn right now. I do. I'm just saying I need to add more stuff to it. And it will be like more, it'll just be a better version. So I got to update my courses. Actually, I need to update all my courses this year. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. Last year, 2023 was definitely a great year for me, everything, far as everything going up numbers wise, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. But I was productive on the music, but I wasn't as productive as I needed to be in 2023. So 2024, now it's 2024. So I'm going to turn up the volume. So you're going to see more videos. I'm going to be posting more shorts. I'm going to be posting, you feel me? Like I'm just going to be doing more. You feel me? I'm going to be helping more artists and content creators and entertainers or whoever grow in general. You feel me? So let's get to this reaction. Um, Also, I would say too, if you a music artist watching this, you need to be doing YouTube. I don't care if you just make beats, like you need to be doing YouTube. You need to be getting on YouTube. Like just treat it like your own personal diary. It's just video though. Like don't also what I'm gonna do too, I'm glad I put it like that. Um Also, like I just said, right in the beginning, I'm gonna just be putting out content. Like I promise you guys, like, it's gonna be about the music business, about social media growth, monetizing, you know what I'm saying, all types of stuff. So I'm just gonna do the work. That's what I'm focused on this year. You be focused on whatever the hell you want to focus on, but I'm just telling you what it is. Now, um, music artists don't just do music. Like you need to do YouTube too. So pretty much what I'm telling you. Like that's just an extra value, even if you don't care about it, even if you're not taking it serious. And it's a good thing to not pay attention. Don't get caught up like, okay, the numbers and everything, all that stuff. Yeah, things true, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. But don't get caught up into that for real, where it starts messing with you mentally and where it starts like just getting to you when you're doing all this extra stuff to it don't really matter, bro. Like I'm gonna be real with you. Like what matters is the process. Just enjoy the process and do it. Now I'm not telling you go do a free future or I'm not telling you that, at all. I'm just saying, don't make it just about that. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, just chill. Like, it's okay. Just chill out. You feel me? Just do the work. Focus on doing the work. And if y'all need help, hope you know I have my program called the Let's Help You Grow Now program. It was at $50, but to join now, the minimum is like $79. 79 is about 75 to $80, and that's just a month. That's the lowest, and that's the lowest package to join my program. The highest package to join my program is $1,000. But within that $1,000, that's for a whole year though. That's a whole year subscription. Like that's a whole year. Everything's included. You know what I'm saying? Like everything. So $1,000 for the whole year. So that's my biggest package. Um, I'm gonna give you information that that you like real deal information to get straight to the point. These videos, I can give you advice, whatever, whatever. But until you join my program or you buy a course, you talking about step by step where you can skip these videos. You don't even have to watch these videos no more. You feel me? Like you can just go straight to the point. I'll literally tell you exactly what to do. I'll literally tell you how to get this money from your music. Because they'd be like, there's no money in streaming, there's money in everything. You know what I'm saying? So get my courses and join my program if you want to know it straight to the point. Now, you will learn off these videos as well that I do. You will learn information, but all I'm saying is it's like going through the school year all over again. Like day one, day two, when you could have just got everything in a summary and went to go take the test and boom, next grade. That's basically what I'm saying. But let's get into it.
Here's some amazing YouTube advice from 10 very successful YouTubers. Let's get into number one.
Any of you listening, if you, especially if you have 0 videos on your channel, your first video is not going to get views. Period. It's not. Your first 10 are not going to get views. I can very confidently say that. So stop sitting there and thinking for months and months on end and just get to work and start uploading. Like all
right. So Mr. Beast just said, all right, your first video is not going to get views. Your first 10 videos not going to get views. If you're a music artist watching this, your first song is not going to get 1 million streams. Like I just got 1 million streams. It's not going to happen. Okay. But that's okay. Because going down the line, you keep doing it, and Mr. B's going to get to it. But down the line, it's going to stack up. So y'all need to stop. That's why I was trying to tell y'all. We're going to focus on doing the work. Like, that's what we're going to focus on.
You need to do, this applies to people who have not uploaded videos but have dreams of being a YouTuber, is make 100 videos and improve something every time. Do that. And then on your 101st video, we'll start talking, like maybe you can get some views, but your first 100 are good stuff. There are very freak cases like Liza Koshy or Emma Chamberlain who have really good personalities and it doesn't take them as many videos. And it's just like people who are 7'5" and making a video. Like, yes, there are freak cases you can find, but for the average person like us, who don't have these exceptional personalities and backgrounds in filmmaking, just make 100 videos, improve something each time, and then talk to me on your 101st video. Well, you improve something each time is the tricky one. How do you improve something each time?
Yeah, that's like the same thing. Make 100 songs. Because look, you're going to get better over time. You feel me? So basically, if you're a music artist watching this, anything he says about the video, take that for the videos and take that for the music creation. Like when you're getting ready to do it, you feel me? Because when it comes to business and entertainment, all of it comes back to, it's the same ish. It's just different things,
The second one, just, I don't know, put more effort into the script. The third one, try to learn a new editing trick. The fourth one, try to figure out a way that you can have better inflections in your voice. The fifth one, try to, study a new thumbnail tip and implement it. The sixth one, try to figure out a new title. There's infinite ways. That's the beauty of content creation online. There's literally infinite ways, from the coloring to the frame rate to the editing to the filming to the production to the jokes to the pacing to every little thing can be improved, and they can never not be improved. There's literally no such thing as a perfect video. Don't really worry about what your niche is. Like, people get hung up on this, like, I don't know what to make videos about. It would be like a writer saying, I don't know what to write about, therefore I'm not going to write. Or like an artist saying, I don't know what my masterpiece is going to be, therefore I'm not going to hold a paintbrush. It's totally okay for your niche to emerge over time. Yes, you can take a very calculating route and plot it out in advance and be like, okay, this is my path. Or you can do what I recommend, which is just start making videos on YouTube about whatever you enjoy, whatever you want. If I was starting on YouTube, I wouldn't really worry about the niche thing. I just think, you know what? Let me make videos about the things that I enjoy, maybe some close-up magic because I'm a total loser. Maybe like iPhones, maybe like, my favorite pen, maybe like, tips of getting started on YouTube, maybe life as a medical student, maybe like whatever experiences in my life that I enjoy talking about and that I think I could teach on the internet. That is the stuff I would start making videos about. And over time, as you start making videos about things that you enjoy, the audience starts to resonate with some of those things. And so your niche ends up emerging over time. I never thought I would be a productivity YouTuber, but I seem to have become a productivity YouTuber because that niche just sort of emerged over time. It was not forward planned in advance. And so if you've got a lot of interest, if you've got a lot of things you're interested in, or even if you don't know what to talk about on YouTube, just start making stuff and you will figure it out. Don't be one of those writers who says, I don't know what my bestseller book is going to be about, therefore I'm not going to write a single word. It's the same with YouTube. Who cares if you don't know what your niche is? Your niche will change over time. I started off making videos for medical school applicants.
Hey, I hope y'all taking notes, bro, because they dropping some good gems. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all like a good nugget. So what's gonna happen is I'm reacting to this video, right? Like, I'm watching this and I'm processing the information. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back to this video and I'm gonna watch it again. And this time when I watch it, because right now I'm taking brain notes, you feel me? But you can't just depend on your brain notes. You gotta write it down too. That way you could just have it and it's straight to the point. You feel me? Straight to the point. Um, but I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna take the notes. And then when you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it in my YouTube course, straight up. And guess what? You can do the same shit, like straight up. Like, I'm not nobody. Like, I mean, I'm special, but you know, you can do what I do. Like, it's literally that simple. You feel me? Now, mind you, just for disclaimer, any course that I do, I'm also majority of it be what it's supposed to be, the basics, this, that, this, that. But the other half be my exact experience. You feel me? So even though I can take, because this is real information that people really need to know. So it's not like I'm just making some shit up and here, but no, I'm not doing that. Even though some people do that, believe it or not. But yeah, that's not what I'm doing. I'm, whatever. But I'm also going to include my real experience. You feel me? And I want to give you real nuggets and cheat codes and stuff like that I know personally. So that's going to be in my courses and my Let's Help You Grow Now program. But yeah, I'm going to come back on here and I'm going to take the notes, include it in my YouTube course for sure. You feel me? I hope you can read between the lines. I hope you catch what I'm trying to say. And then that didn't go over your head. You got to just read between the lines. I'm not going to go too deep into it. Pause. But let's get back into it, man.
No longer care about medical school applicants in terms of making videos. And therefore, it just sort of changes over time. So don't worry about it. Don't overthink it. Just make the videos that you enjoy and start. Strongest call to action is to watch another video.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.
Call to action is to watch another video. Because now all of a sudden your channel went from like, say, 8 minutes of watch time to 16 minutes of watch time if they watch another one. And it shows that this person is in your little watch web. It also gives you another ad impression. Like, that is the metric that YouTube cares about. Sure, you can ask them to comment. You can ask them to like, that's totally fine. But watching another video exposes them to more of your content and shows YouTube, I am a channel that keeps people on this platform for 16 minutes rather than just 8 minutes. Yep, that's incredibly well said. And for everyone listening, 2 call to actions, it sounds like. 1 in the first third, that may be the like. You don't want to ask them to watch another video and leave your current one. Yes.
an outro, just to clarify, is watching now. Correct, yes. As opposed to decision fatigue of like, watch, comment, subscribe. Yeah, people don't do any of those. It's a meaningless call to action.
Patty Galloway is talking about the ideas of your video, and then he's also talking about the titles. When it comes to ideas, and this is something we do, I just don't think we've talked about it enough.
No, for sure.
He said to think of 100 ideas, bring it down to the top 10, and then choose one. He goes, I can't believe when people think of one video idea and they just go and make it. Keep in mind, he's working with like Mr. Beast. He's working with people who require a like killer video idea. The point is, ideas matter so much on YouTube. Start with volume and then work your way in to the best ones.
You know, transitioning from a video idea to actually landing on a title. When Patty was talking about titles, it's just crazy how just the reframing of the right title will cause so much interest. And his word was curiosity.
He gave a really cool example. He was working with a client, and the first variation of the title was inside a $1.7 million New York loft. They didn't really love it. And there was nothing really interesting about it except the money value, but there's probably more expensive ones or whatever, right? So then they changed it to, I found the best loft in New York. And they liked it better. They thought it improved. And then they added one more thing to it, which was, I found the best loft in NYC, ... but nobody wants it. And they were like, that's the title, to open up this curiosity loop. If it's the best loft in New York City, why does nobody want it? How can you breed curiosity into that? Because naturally, you want to click on something that sparks curiosity. You want to know the answer, and so you want to click on that video.
On that note of like deciding what videos to make, how much are you good? How much does it play on your mind of I know if I make this sort of video, it'll get this many views, versus more like I feel like making this video because I feel like it, and sort of that to me that's always felt like a bit of a spectrum of like doing things because I feel like it versus doing things because I know they'll perform well. How do you think about sort of videos along that spectrum?
Yeah, so I think this is super lucky that the videos that I know will do well are the most interesting to me also because they're about probably a piece of tech that is so cool that I want to check it out anyway, right? So on one half, it's like, what videos will do well? It's the hottest gadgets, the most impressive new things that people haven't seen before, collaborations with really cool, interesting people. Those I know before we make them are like, oh, those are going to do pretty well. And then on the other half is, what do I want to do? And sometimes it's, well, I want to check out this gadget. This seems pretty cool. Oh, I kind of want to talk to this person. They seem really interesting to talk to. And suddenly like they're like meshing together and it's kind of the same pool of things. So often, again, it's like, I don't have that much pressure to like, I'm not into this video, but I'm going to do it anyway because I know it'll get a lot of views. That doesn't happen too often for me because if I know it's going to get a lot of views, why is that going to get a lot of views? Because it's a really interesting piece of tech. Oh, okay. So I'm in.
And has that always been your attitude, or was that a thing that changed over time?
I think that's something I've figured out over time. I know that there are videos that I make that aren't going to blow up like the ones that are the most popular gadgets, but I still want to share them because I still think they're cool. And I think if I can make the video in a way that actually shows why I'm so interested in it, then it will eventually be interesting to people and will catch on. So I think that's something I sort of learned probably in the second half of making videos, which is that we can sort of justify pretty much any video we want to make.
Hey, I'd like to take a moment to talk about the sponsor of this video, Podcastle. Whether you want to do a solo podcast or have all of your friends on, Podcastle allows you to have up to 10 remote guests at a time. One of the coolest parts about this is that each person is going to be recorded locally on separate tracks during this video.
Is there ever a point where it's like, there's too much content, I can't watch it all?
I think so. And that's why sometimes, creating more content is not necessarily a bad thing because somebody might skip a day. And if they watch your video today and they didn't watch yesterday, they'll be like, oh,
I go back.
She had one yesterday, so let me go back and watch that. I mean, I think it's really just about like focusing on what your audience is. Sometimes you might not know what your audience is, but just listen.
Yeah, that's fast, bro. Like, I'm really starting to analyze stuff based off of me personally because it's like, take like an artist like Drake, right? Okay, Drake is like my favorite artist, right? I promise you, like he really is. Besides Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson is like my all-time favorite, but Drake is like most part he's my favorite artist. All right, this man dropped the video, bro, and I didn't even know he dropped a video for a particular song for all the dogs. You know what I'm saying? For that tape, I didn't even know he dropped the video on that day. I probably found out like a week or two later. and I'm his favorite, and like I'm like he's like my favorite artist. So it's like that stuff is normal. You feel me? It's like it's be normal. So that's why you can't overthink this. You gotta just do it. Like that's what I'm really like. That's what I'm really realizing. Like because I'm guilty of things too. I'm a human. I'm a human just like you. So you feel me? Like that's what I say. Like just that's what I'm saying. You just gotta do it. Like just do it. Like just do it. Like for real, for real.
To them. I mean, I'm very quickly able to tell if somebody likes a video or they don't like a video in the comments. I think the most painful comments is the ones where people are like, man, I usually really like your videos, but this one wasn't my favorite. I'm like, oh, shoot. Burn.
Will you ever delete videos?
No, I mean, I've definitely set some to private, mostly because it was just like announcement videos.
Sure, yeah. So
it's like,
you don't want it up there afterwards.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
the
come.
meetup's over.
Yeah, come meet me here. Well, that was like a week ago. So
right, okay.
Even small YouTube channels.
Yeah, I private some of my videos, but for the most part, I let them stay because I want to see the growth. Like I want to look back and be like, I was right here. Like I started right here. Now I ain't gonna lie. Will it be up there forever? No, because once I start getting millions of subscribers and stuff like that, at that point, those videos will always be available. You feel me? But mindset I got, nigga, this shit gonna be in my documentary. This shit gonna be for sale. Fuck you talking about like real stuff, like for real. Like I want to see how far I came, like how long it took me to do this and do this and do that. Like I just I feel like that's fire. Like you feel me? Like
can lead to big opportunities. One of the things that people make a mistake of is they're too focused on vanity metrics. And so we think, and we have mistakenly defined success on YouTube as you got to get a silver play button, you got to get a gold play button. It's about getting as many views as possible. And I believe that's a flawed definition of success. Views or subscribers are not the only metrics for success. One of the underappreciated benefits of starting a YouTube channel is the connections and communities that you build with your audience. YouTube allows you to build a loyal and engaged following, which can lead to opportunities for monetization, other forms of income, collaborations, and even career opportunities. So the mistake people are making is they're like, is it too late to start a YouTube channel? It's like, well, what do you even mean? Like, is it too late to start a viral YouTube channel? Why do you even need to go viral? What if you have a different business model? What if you get a promotion at your job? What if it leads to that next connection or that next partner? What if it leads to your future spouse? Like, there's a lot of opportunities that could come from starting a YouTube channel. And so, I just want to present you the data that possibly defining it just by subscribers or vanity metrics is a limited, if not completely flawed, definition of success. And speaking of starting a new channel, or if your channel is small, if you haven't heard, we actually are doing a 5-day free YouTube challenge. And so if you go to 1kchallenge.com for the new year, if you're interested in saying, Sean, I do see the opportunity on YouTube. I would like to learn some of the best tips and strategies. You can go to tube1k, the letter K, challenge.com right now.
If you want to jumpstart your views right now, and maybe you're not getting the momentum or the growth that you want, is jump on trends within your niche. Can you talk about how that completely changed everything to you and what your thoughts are when it comes to people jumping on trends, and what are your tips?
Yeah, I think, doesn't he call that trend hacking?
Yeah, for sure.
That's everything right now. That's what Mr. Beast, and from the biggest to the smallest, that is one of the best ways to garner views and the audience and following the subscribers and such. And so for me, it's kind of funny. I know if I have a gadget, a tech product that is maybe about to be released, if I get maybe a pre-release review unit, then it's almost like for certain, okay, well, people are going to be searching about it and talking about it right on that release date. And so that video will do well. Now, of course, you don't always get that product early. That's very hard, especially when you're first starting out. So maybe if that product just releases and I can maybe go buy it and then quick in a couple of days turn around a video, that will often do well. Another thing is seeing that wave or that trend, the virality of something before it hits. I was on that wave right before it started to take off. And that's why I think
I made it just a well condensed little review video on hoverboards, and then YouTube really liked it. It's like, okay, this is the authority on hoverboards, and so when all these millions of people are searching for hoverboards and how to buy one and stuff like that, I was the one that they promoted. And so there's a lot of, it's easier said than done, but trying to stay ahead of the curve on what that next trend is going to be, and then riding that wave. And then you got to remember that that wave will finish, it'll crash down, and then you got to paddle back out and then find the next one. Nothing survives forever. So I see a lot of people, even myself, hoverboards, they were hot for a little while and then they faded away. And it's like, okay, if I only did hoverboard reviews, my channel would be dead, but I had to pivot. And I like all things tech anyway, so that was kind of a natural fit. But yeah, always looking for that next wave.
Yeah, like I'm a type of person where I believe in it's nothing wrong with jumping on a wave. You feel me? Pause. But the difference is if all you do is jump on waves, pause, what do you have? Like okay, so when these waves are over, it's like because you know it takes time for waves to kick in. You know what I'm saying? So what are you gonna do in the meantime? You feel me? So it's like that's how I look at it. But I, like even this channel, like I'm gonna be doing some wild reactions. It's not even just gonna be about YouTube and music and stuff like that. I'm also gonna be doing reactions to cars, you know, watches, jewelry, like houses. Like it's all types of stuff that I got coming, like pause that you're gonna pretty much see. Like you feel me? Like I don't want to stay like just in one thing. No, let's see what we can do. You feel me? Like
Is really key. So what's the secret to creating a good short?
A lot of B-rolls. Everything that I state, I have a B-roll. Like, and then the doctor came in with this interesting device, and I show the device. So every phrase has to be supported by footage that shows what's going on. And the more relevant the footage is, the better it is for the video. They have to be as relevant as possible because sometimes we go to Shutterstock and like we're talking about, oh, a lot of students in the US, and then we have these faces that we've seen everywhere, like plastic acting, you know, I don't know. Like you see, they're not relatable because they're actors and the production quality is amazing. But this is not what works for shorts. Something that's raw, something that is filmed with an iPhone, maybe worse quality. This is what people are looking for in that type of content. We experimented a lot with repurposed videos from YouTube. You can just tell that this video was not made for shorts. And you're like, why should I bother if the creator didn't bother creating a short specific video? And we noticed that once I switched to creating content specifically for short videos, that the traction has been tremendous.
There's such a tendency.
yeah, I believe what you're saying, but me personally, even this video right here is going to be made into shorts. You feel me? You know how I said jump on the waves, pause, but also do your own thing. So yeah, that's pretty much what this situation is. Like I'm still gonna create shorts just for short content, but I'm also still gonna turn my videos like this into shorts. You get what I'm saying? Because somebody probably gonna probably didn't even know that I'm gonna drop this video on the day I'm dropping it. I'll post a short and because you know YouTube they got where here's a quick nugget. YouTube got where you can post a short and you can tag a video like this video that I'm doing right now is called a long form video, which means it's going to be 5 minutes or more. You feel me? You want to have your videos if you're making long form content, you want it 8 minutes or more. That way your watch time will go up and you will earn more revenue because you know you don't necessarily get paid because you got a billion subscribers. No, it's about the views you get on the video. That's pretty much how you run it up. You feel me? So it's just a quick nugget. But me, I go with do everything. You feel me? Now, of course, you're gonna do more than some other stuff, but still do that as well because you just never know. You feel me? Like, you just never know. And that's just like chicken change. Okay, let me go and get this chicken change right here. And let me get the real change right here. You feel me? Like I know how to get the real change, but let me also see if I can squeeze in and get some chicken change as well. Like that's pretty much how I process it. Like that's my like game plan overall. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Especially in a world where you're able to count your views in real time. That if it doesn't work today, it's never going to work. And like I talked to Jimmy, Mr. Beast, about this a lot. And that guy spent whatever 7 years making videos before he had one that broke 1,000 views or something extraordinary like that. And now he's doing 1 billion views a month. Or my brother Van, who's the most brilliant mind on all of YouTube. And Van had this initial explosion of interest because he and I worked so hard to promote his first videos. And then I explained to him, I was like, look, it's all going to go away. You're going to find your baseline, then you're going to build from there. And he's been consistently uploading for a year, making the best work he can make. And now he's really building out what is going to be a successful long-term career, making videos and putting them on the internet.
Yeah,
and I
really
think that
want to watch that.
it's extremely unsexy. It's extremely uninteresting. And no one wants to hear that it takes time, but it takes time. And I think if it's something that, especially if you're young and just getting this, you don't want to invest. But patience is really the most undervalued aspect of succeeding in the world of media today. You have all the agency in the world. You don't need anything from anyone. But if you're not willing to commit the time to it, you're never going to find that success.
100%. If you want to learn how to grow a YouTube channel this year, then click on the screen and watch this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and y'all want me to do more reactions like this, let me know. In the comments, LetsHelpYouGrowNow.com.
I learned a lot of things. I've been doing me, I've been doing okay. Come fuck with me, be my D. Know you